So check this out, y'all. Just wanted to show y'all this. Notice of correction. So I filed my uh, LLC with Lara, trying to make it an acceptable business to the state of Michigan. And this is what they sent me to my email. Michigan Department of Licensing, Regulatory Affairs, Corporations, Securities and Commercial Licensing Bureau, Corporations Division, December 23rd. Entity name, FBI Angels LLC, Federal Bureau of Investigation Angels. That's the title of my LLC, my business. Service mark initial filing, 12/20. Your recent submission requires correction. Thank you for your recent submission to the Corporations Division. The document listed above was reviewed, and one or more issues must be corrected. Please carefully review the issues outlined below. Take the necessary steps to update and resubmit the document. Update and resubmit. Corrections needed. Federal Statute 18 U.S.C. 709 states false advertising or misuse of names to indicate federal agency, whoever, except with the written permission of the Director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, knowingly uses the words Federal Bureau of Investigation or the initials FBI or any colorable limitation of such words or initials in connection with any advertisement, circular, book, pamphlet, or other publication, play, motion, picture, broadcast, telecast, or other production in a manner reasonably calculated to convey the impression that such an advertisement, circular, book, pamphlet, blah, 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 approved, endorsed, or authorized by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Therefore, the mark application cannot be registered and the file has been closed. Woo! They said, no, we ain't going to allow you to be an FBI Angels. We ain't going to allow you to use that title. We ain't going to allow you to do this. We ain't going to allow you to do that. You can't use it because of this code. Federal statutes, a statute code. Federal statute, 18 U.S.C. Corporations must go by this code, right? Right? But they forget about this code. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you the code they forget about. All right. So, all right. So they chose to use that code, right? Hold on. Give me time, y'all. Bear with me. In the midst of their foolishness. All right. In the midst of their foolishness. All right, here we go. So they mentioned Federal Statute 18 U.S.C. 709. We can't use FBI Angels or FBI anything. It goes against this code. All right, so what about the right to practice law, this code? Now, this is actually a case law. It says a state cannot exclude a person from the practice of law or from any other occupation in a manner or for reasons that contravene the due process clause of the 14th Amendment. Scherer versus Board of Bar Examiners 353, U.S. 232, 1957. The practice of law cannot be licensed by any state. Okay? But just that first one, Scherer versus Board of Bar Examiners. Okay? Any occupation. Any occupation. Let me read that again. A state cannot exclude a person from the practice of law or from any other occupation in a manner or for reasons that contravene the due process clause of the 14th Amendment. Scherer versus Board of Bar Examiners 353 U.S. 232, 1957. How about those apples? That could be an actual lawsuit, you guys, for them telling me I can't put this as a business. Screw the FBI. Screw the CIA. They working against us anyway. They're the enemies. They try to make us enemies of the state. You know, when we step out on rebellion or go against them in any sort of way to fight for our rights, no, screw them. Screw you, FBI. Listen here. We have the right. Tell Laura we have the right. We're gonna write back to him. I'm gonna write right back to him.